S Corporation versus C Corporation. The S Corporation is a standard or default for corporations under the IRS rules. The S Corporation is a corporation that has elected a special tax status with the IRS and therefore has some great tax advantages. Now, both business structures get their name from the parts of the international revenue codes that they are taxed under. C Corps are taxed under the subchapter C, while S Corporations are taxed under subchapter S. Welcome to today's episode of Biz Coach and Coffee, where we combine business strategies and coffee. We have a series regarding business entities. We get quite a few questions regarding what's the best entity for me and my business. There's so many things involved, so we're just presenting the facts. So today we're going to go S Corp versus C Corp. So there's some great qualities shared by both the C Corp and the S Corp. First of all, limited liability protection. Corporations offer limited liability protection, so shareholders, owners, are typically not personally responsible for the business debts and liabilities. It's true whether it's a C or an S Corp. And it's also a separate legal entity. Corporations are separate legal entities from the person who created it, the founder, the owner, and they must also do it with the state filings. Now, filing documents. Formal documents must be filed to the state on both, and there have to have articles of incorporation or certificate of incorporation, and they're the same regardless of whether you're taxed on C Corp or S Corp. Okay, structure. S Corps and C Corps have shareholders, directors, and officers. Now, the shareholders are the owners of the corporation, and it's the corporation that owns the business. So the shareholders elect the board of directors. The board oversees and directs corporate affairs, decision making, but it's not responsible for the day-to-day operations. The board elects officers to manage the daily business affairs. And corporate formalities. The state corporation laws make really no distinction between C Corp and S Corp when it comes to compliance responsibilities. All corporations are required to follow the internal and external corporate formalities and obligations, such as adopting bylaws, issuing stock, holding shareholders and director meetings, maintaining and registering agents and registering offices, filing annual reports, paying dues. So the big difference is taxation. So many business owners like to evaluate C Corp versus S Corp. The decision usually comes down on how they want to be taxed. So C Corps are taxed as a separate entity. They file a corporate tax return, pay taxes at a corporate level. They also face the possibility of double taxation. So if a corporation income is distributed to business owners, the dividends are considered personal income tax. So corporation's tax is paid first at the corporate level and then again at the business level on those dividends. Whereas in S Corp, it's passed through as a taxation entity. So they file their informal federal return, but no income tax is paid at the corporate level because the profits and the losses are actually of the business are passed through to the business reported on the owner's personal tax return. So any taxes due they're on the individual level. So some advantage of S corporations. Single layer of taxation. The main advantage of the S Corp over the C Corp is an S Corp doesn't have to pay any corporate level income taxes. So the distribution of income is to the shareholders, and it's only taxed at the individual level. So you also may be able to qualify for business income deductions. So as you can see, there's so many pros and cons. So when you're thinking about going public or the future of the company, you got to weigh which corporation is the best for you. So if you have any questions regarding this episode or any other episodes, or you have an idea for a future episode, please let us know at steve@bizcoachsteve.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and here's to your business success. This is Biz Coach Steve Feld.